Okay, Pelusians, this is day 2, but my third video because I did one last night having to do with The Sims 4 because I was playing The Sims 4 and I found something really funny. Just disturbing yet funny at the same time. Sammy and I, my daughter, both caught it, so we were just like, we gotta get this on video. My glasses are glary. Okay. Ugh. Okay. My face looks like crap. I understand. I didn't put any makeup on this morning. There's going to be times when I don't wear makeup and I'm not glamorous. I'm not one of those beautiful, glamorous YouTubers who all the boys have crushes on and stuff like that. I'm never going to be one of those YouTubers. That's not why I'm doing this. For some reason, my voice sounds weird too. But anyway, here's what I would like to talk about today. You could probably hear my ferrets. They're freaking out because I don't know why they're freaking out, but they're bouncing all over their cages like all over their cage like crazy. I wanted to talk about just bipolar depression and anxiety and the stigma that comes with it, and just some things about the illness. I will admit that when I first heard about bipolar, and this was years ago, probably when I was like a teenager, I connected it with some crazy freak of a person who was very dangerous and needed to be locked up, and just a really messed up individual. Individual? I'm not editing this. I'm putting this up like it is. So if I mess up, you're going to get to see it. That's what I thought. That's what I thought for the longest time when, bipolar equals crazy, insane person who you shouldn't be around because they'll hurt you or they'll kill you or, whatever. And then you hear all these things on the news about, people gunning down schools and, shooting their family members and killing themselves, like celebrities killing themselves. And then you find out later that they had bipolar disorder. And then I'm just thinking to myself, well, great, here we go again. This person had bipolar. They did something really crazy. And so now we've got a label, like bipolar equals imminent death or imminent psychosis, whatever. And what my bipolar consists of, I have bipolar 1 rapid cycling. Bipolar 1 is the most severe case of bipolar. I had said yesterday in my vlog that I am very heavily medicated for my bipolar, and I see my psychiatrist once, sometimes twice a month, just so that we can talk about things and get things together and get me on the right medications, which are working, finally, because I was officially diagnosed by her, an actual psychiatrist, July 18th of 2013. And since then, I have been on a whole plethora of medications that worked for a little bit and then didn't work anymore, or they didn't work at all from day one. But right now I am on an antidepressant, and I am on a very high dose of an antipsychosis drug. Without that drug, I will see things and hear things at night. I will have psychosis episodes, and I will hallucinate, but I will only hallucinate at night. These things still happen, whether I'm medicated or not. Bipolar is bipolar. A mental illness is a mental illness. Depression is depression. Anxiety is an anxiety. Even if you're medicated to the max, you're still going to have issues. It doesn't stop just because you're medicated. It just makes it a lot easier to deal with. And if you have episodes and stuff like that, they'll happen less often. So, but we're not dangerous people. We're not dangerous people at all. We are, as long as we're taking care of ourselves and getting the treatment that we need, which I am, you don't need to fear us. And I say us as in someone with bipolar, depression, anxiety, blah, blah, blah. So please don't be afraid of us. You know, we're people too. If you know that something's wrong with a loved one who has a mental illness, help them and call 911 if they start acting erratically. And, you know, that's just common sense though. So, but yeah, I just get kind of discouraged with the stigma of things like something terrible happens on the news and then you hear, oh, this person was bipolar. It's like, oh, great, thanks. Let's keep labeling it. I know that my eyebrow piercing looks like crap right now, especially down here, but it's still healing. It takes like 3 months to heal. And I got it done a month ago, I think. Yeah. So he said to expect it to look kind of wonky until it heals, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing with it. So that's basically what I wanted to say about today. There's going to be other issues that I want to talk about. Oh, my finger was in there. See? Ooh, there it is. Okay. There's other issues that I'm going to want to talk about that I feel strongly about. And I will touch up on those issues. I'll pick a topic and I'll talk about it like tomorrow or something like that. I hope you guys are liking my vlogs so far. Like I said, I know I'm not a glamorous woman. I don't do makeup tutorials. I don't look fantastic. But I have a lot to say about any number of topics. So I hope that I can help and reach out to some of you who deal with some of the stuff that I deal with. And, you know, I want to reach out and I want to help. This is what I do. And I learned how to do this from my own mother because she's been through a lot as well. And she came out stronger than anyone I've ever seen. You know, usually people who go through like really bad traumatic things and stuff, and they don't come out well in it at the end. But she's really got a good head on her shoulders for what she's been through. And I've been told the same about myself that I've got, you know. So you don't realize how strong you are until it's the only choice that you have to be as strong as you can possibly be. And I try and be strong. And it's really hard sometimes because medicated or not, I'm not perfect. I still have problems. But, you know, I try not to dwell on it. And you can't just snap out of it. People, please stop saying that. If you see someone who is clearly depressed, don't say snap out of it or it'll be okay, blah, blah, blah. No, don't do that because it's going to make it worse. And if someone really does have a mental illness, you can't say that to a person. They can't snap out of it. You know? So that's all I'll say today. This is almost a 9-minute video already of me just rambling. So I hope that I've kind of made you understand a little bit. You know, I didn't go into too much depth, but I will be hitting on some topics, you know, in the future, just different things. And I'll be doing fun stuff too. This page is not going to be just about me bitching and moaning about me having bipolar. There's going to be other things going on the channel too. You know, I'm going to need ideas and thinking about doing some gaming videos. I thought that might be fun. So, you know, do I seriously have mascara on my, oh my God, I cannot believe this. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go. So, my little Pelusians, as I call you, guys, there's not many of you yet at all. I think that I have like 6 subscribers. Woo. So anyway, I will catch you all later. Bye.